Hello people, Sequel Senpai here, and it is that time of year. Summer 2018 anime season is coming around the corner. Like literally, it's next week it starts. So this is like last week of spring shows, unless some are carrying on for next week and so on, like High School DxD, I think. But anyways, I just want to go through a rundown of what shows I'm going to be watching, reacting, reviewing, everything like that. So just give me a sec. Yeah, so anyways, I'm on the livechart.me. Yeah, I'm on the live chart for anime, so I can see what shows are coming out. I already went through here. I've already seen all the descriptions. I've already got through all the previews. I originally was going to have a reaction video to each of these previews, but that video was an hour and a half long, and I am never doing that again. I won't say never. I mean, I'm always trying to find a better way to format this type of video for when I'm talking about a show that I'm gonna react to, but I think this way is just easiest for me currently. But anyways, yeah, let me go through this. There's FLCL Progressive by Production IG. It came out June 3rd. The show's already been out. I was thinking about reacting to it, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if each episode is 6 minutes long. I've already seen the previous series of FLCL Fooly Cooly back in like 2000. Was it 2006 or 4? Might be earlier. So I am open to check this one out. Just let me know. It's hot in here. Island by Feel Studio. Fun fact, this show is based off a visual novel. Actually, it says it right there. It's based off a visual novel. And it's about like these people on an island. There's like years later, something happened on the island. Some tragedy took place, and this guy gets washed up on shore, and he goes there. He talks to each of the different girls, and there's 3 main heroines, and tries to find a way to rebuild the island, so rebuild the problems out there. So that looked pretty interesting. It was also by Feel Studio, the same studio that did Himatsuri. That show is actually currently airing. I'm not watching that. I've heard some good things about it. So my Teen Romantic Comedy Season 2, one of my favorite anime, Kiss Exis, and they did Tsukigakure. This is a show I actually am thinking about reacting to. But then again, let me move it to the next show, Hanebado. In sports anime, it's about it's about badminton. So it's like this badminton team, and since the team doesn't have a lot of members, he finds this one student who has a great skill at badminton. However, the person is not, they don't like badminton. And I think that has to go on with some background drama that they showed inside the previews. So we'll see how that goes. When I was looking at it, it kind of reminded me of Keijo. I don't know, I got like some Keijo vibes. Maybe it was the main character. They had no, this girl right here. She had like the bow thing on the back. Is that the main character? It's by Liden Films. They did Koitu Uso. That came out last fall. I actually do have a reaction video to the whole series actually on my channel. If you want to check that out, that was something. They also did Yamada and the 7 Witches. But it looks like a good show. A show I would be interested in reacting to as well. But the thing is, Island and Hanebado air on the same day. I'm not really keen to react into 2 shows in one day, but I'll see. We have Harukana Receive, another sports anime, except this one takes place on beach volleyball. And it's based on a manga. It's slice of life sports. So that one looked good. Yeah, this was one I don't plan on reacting to or anything. I'm gonna watch on my own. We have Backstreet Girls by JC Staff. It's comedy ecchi seinen. I heard about this show a year ago. Someone posted it online, like, yo, Backstreet Girls in an anime. I'm like, what? Who's Backstreet Girls? Like Backstreet Boys? But I looked at this, and it was actually real funny, and it looks like it's gonna be good. It's like about this. There's these Yakuza guys, they failed their boss many times, and he's like, okay, done. Time for you guys to redeem yourselves. And to do it, he has like the sex surgery to change them from boys into girls. He decides to train them to become idols so that he could raise money from that, get profits. It looks like an interesting comedy. I definitely recommend this. And if y'all don't know about JC Staff, they also did Food Wars. Is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon? They also did Konosuba, Prison School. We have Banana Fish. Now this one, I'm not even going to get into the description because I found the description hard to understand. But it's by Studio Mappa, or Mappa. It's kind of like the story is formatted kind of like, if you guys have seen Dorei or Baccano, then the story is kind of like that, where you have all these different characters. There's not one main character, but the story flows and connects together like a puzzle piece. This goes there, that goes there, it comes together. It's like, wow, that was amazing. So it's an action adventure drama shoujo coming out July 5th. The same studio that did Kakagururi, Inuyashiki, both shows I have reacted to on my channel, just saying. They also did Terror in Tokyo, Yuri on Ice. That is a show I also have an interest in reacting to. I might just do a review for it because I want to get more into reviewing stuff as well, rather than primary reacting stuff. I mean, whenever I react to stuff, I always do a review afterwards, or I give out my own input if I have something to say. But I'm trying to get into more review types of videos. So we have Isekai, Maou to Shoukan, Shoujo no Dorei, Majutsu. Something like, what's the English title? How I Became the Demon Lord or something like that. So it's about this guy. He's playing a video game and he's so good at the game that he's considered the Demon Lord by other players. And one day he is summoned from outside of his world into another world, into the game where he is the actual Demon Lord. But he's not really the Demon Lord, but he is playing as the Demon Lord, like in the new world that he is in. And he has all these OP powers and stuff, and yeah. Funny show for the season. It kind of reminds me of the show is The Devil a Part-Timer. Next one we have Satsuriku Ryuku no Tenshi. And this one's about a girl who wakes up in a basement, an abandoned building, then while she gets out, she doesn't remember anything. She comes across this guy who's like a serial killer or something, and he's covered in bandages. His name is Zack. And he carries a Grim Reaper, what's that even called? He holds a Grim Reaper stick thing. And they go meet and they figure out what's going on. So, adventure, horror, psychological thriller, also by JC Staff. The same. Yeah, this one I was going to watch on my own because it doesn't really look like a show I want to react to. But it does seem interesting. I might see, I mean, some of these shows I'll just watch on my own and be like, man, this is something I have to react to. Or I might just have the camera on while I'm just watching the show, and if it's something that I say is reaction worthy, then yeah, put it on as a reaction video. And it also depends on my schedule, so I'll see. This is also based off of a game apparently, so yeah. Chio-chan no Tsuugakuro. This one, I'm calling it #1 funniest show of the season. I'm just saying, it might be. I'm just saying, it might be. Definitely comedy. This show kind of reminds me of that sketch show that came out in the winter. It's somewhere. I have it up here somewhere. And it's just about this girl who's just a nerdy bookworm on her way to school. And each time, each episode is about how long it's taking her to get to school and all the different random wacky things that go on while she's on her way to school. So yeah, it looks really funny, interesting, definitely one to laugh at. It's by Dio Media, the same studio that also did the Aho Girl, Beatless, Fuka. I'm still salty about the ending. The manga was better. They also did a bunch of other stuff. Hataraku Saibou, by David Production, and it is based off of a manga, comedy shonen. It's a show basically about the human body, and like the characters are cells, and what they're doing is the human body is kind of like an apartment building, kind of like that movie that came out a while back, like years ago. Cold Blown Stone, Cool Jones. Wait, what's the name of it? Yeah, Osmosis Jones. Yeah, basically the same premise. You have your cells, and there's white blood cells, and they are being attacked by bacteria or some virus, and that's pretty much what the premise is of the show. And all these different other characters like brain killers, medicines, and stuff. And it looks pretty good. I was looking at the preview. I looked at some reviews on the manga, and there's some pretty good stuff about it, so I look forward to this show. It's by David Production. They also did Ben 2, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. Next, the show I'm most excited for. Attack on Titan Season 3. You already know it's going to be on my channel. If you guys did not see Season 2 reactions that I did a year ago, that was awesome. Comes out July 22nd though, so that's a while from now. It's on Sunday, the same days that Island and Hanebado come out on. So that's why I'm hesitant on reacting to both of them, because I already know I will react to Attack on Titan, no doubt about it. However, they are having like a screening at Anime Expo on the 8th. So I'm not sure if they have like one episode up early on some site, some website. So yeah, so they might have the episode up early on Crunchyroll maybe, or some other sites. The first episode at least. Otherwise, we have to wait till July 2nd, 22nd. And here I thought it was coming out next week. Might be, maybe. I mean, July 8th, hopefully. Jashin-chan Dropkick. This one's another skit comedy, one about some girl who tried to summon a demon, but then it turns out that the demon wasn't what she thought it was. It was rather instead a small baby demon girl. Yeah, it was a tale of a cobra. And it's basically about their comedic adventures together. We have Phantom in the Twilight. It takes place in London. And there's a mysterious cafe that opens at night. The protagonist is a girl in London who studies abroad, where she meets some handsome men. But it turns out that they are guardians of the world between humans and the shadow world, which is like demons and spiritual beings and whatnot. So yeah, it looks interesting. A show that I do not plan on reacting to, but a show that I do plan on reviewing. Next we have Overlord Season 3 by Madhouse, the same studio that did, I don't need to look at some search up. They did Parasite, Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter, Monster, the regular at Magic High. I was like binging Madhouse a couple months ago. So, Overlord Season 3, I did Season 2 reaction and then stopped. I've seen the whole Season 2. Will I do reactions to Season 3? Maybe, I'll see. Comes out July 10th. Angolmois Genkou Kassenki. And this one's like a historical based anime with samurai and stuff, so that's kind of cool. There's this great king who comes to the other side of the ocean, so he's dictating the land and he's taking over medieval Japan. And there's obviously this main guy and the samurai just rising up to rebel against this great evil from another world. So yeah, it kind of, when I saw the previews, it kind of reminded me of Drifters. We're still waiting for that Season 2. But yeah, it reminded me of Drifters, and it's a show that I don't know if I want to react to it. I mean, I'll see how it is. It's based off a manga. It's by Studio Naz, or Naz Studio, and they did Hajimete no Gao, the Hanamatora, the animation. And the animation for it looked pretty good. The animation kind of reminded me of Megalobox somewhat, that and Drifters animation, kind of like that blend of just that, I want to say grunginess is the best way I could describe it, but yeah, next we have Tenrou Sirius, the Jaeger, by P8 Works. That's relate around people in Tokyo who are called Jaegers, and they hunt vampires. Our main character is actually a werewolf, and his village was destroyed by vampires, so it's basically werewolves versus vampires, or magical people, or vampire hunters, basically. I see this person in the background looking like Van Helsing. So it's also an original anime, so that's interesting. It's by P8 Works. They did Angel Beats, Charlotte, Another, Nagino Asakura, Shirobako. Am I going to react to this one? I'm not sure. I said I wasn't. I said I was going to watch it on my own. I'll see. This is another show I may react to my own, may watch on my own, or I might react to it. I'll see. We have Lord of Vermilion. I only clicked on this one because this is one I want to watch on my own. It's based off of a card game. If you don't know me, I'm not a big fan of card game anime. That's my thing. I just never like Pokemon. I like the premises of them. I just watching them. I can't really watch them. Like Pokemon, I don't watch. Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, Beyblade, all these other ones. I just can't get into it. If they have like a card originality, I just can't really get into it because it's like, this one looked interesting in the storyline. I know I sound like I'm contradicting myself, but I'm only checking it out just to see if it's something different. When I say that, I mean, I'm pretty skeptical when it comes to card-based shows. From what I've seen, they have not given me that same feel that I have from non-card-based anime. So, that's what I'm basically saying. That's why I'm checking this one. Not to judge a book by its cover. Okay. So, this one takes place in 2030, January. Some virus takes place. People wake up a while later. And then Tokyo's sealed off. And there's like a group of young people that have like some power hidden in their blood. And they meet up together, create some circle. And they go on some adventure after that. That's what interested me with it. There is no preview for it, however, so that's also why I was interested in checking it out to see how good it was. It's a collaboration by Azure Studio and Tier Studio. Azure Studio also did Mirai Nikki, Future Diary, Big Order, Corpse Body, Tortured Souls. As for Tier Studio, I think this is their first one. They were founded September 2017. If this site is accurate, I'm not sure. We have Happy Sugar Life by Ezola. Oh, this is the first one? There's this girl, and she has feelings for this other person. I think they're a family member or something that they take care of, and what happens is that something happens to this person that she cares about, like they go missing or something, and she goes full-blown yandere. I have not seen a yandere show for a while, and on top of that, she has pink hair, so some Future Diary references there, or even Big Order. But drama, horror, shonen, I want to check it out, and I do plan on reacting to this because I just want to see some yandere. Next we have Grand Blue. This one looks like it's going to be a funny one to watch. I don't plan on reacting to it though. I might, I don't know. But anyways, it's like this guy, his college career is going to be in the ocean, so it looks like we're going to have some bro life going on. It's about his life on the boat in the Grand Blue Ocean, woman, having fun with the fellas. Will Iori be able to live his dream college life? So, yeah, that's one thing that interests me in. Like, it's like the main character's in college, I'm in college, so I can relate to that somewhat, but I'm not on a boat, and I'm not in a dorm, so we're gonna see how his college life goes. Looks like it's gonna be a funny one. It is Manga Origin. Comes out Friday, July 13th. The same studio of Zero G also did Battery. Battery is the worst anime I've ever seen. Stand Battery. That was that show that wasted my time. Do not watch Battery. It is a waste of your time. It's up there. It is up there, and one of the worst things I wasted my time on. But anyways, they also did Dive, so they redeemed themselves with a good show about people who like Dive. So now we get Grand Blue. Hot Springs at the Yuuna or something like that. But anyways, this comedy, actually harem, romance, shonen, supernatural by Zebek comes out July 14th on a Saturday. Is Manga Origin. Heard about this one a while back, and the only reason this one popped out on me was because of the main heroine, Yuuna. If you guys don't know, half a year ago, you guys would know. I have a thing for silver-haired anime girls, or white-haired anime girls. I don't know, it's like the silver hair, and then if they have red eyes, oh, bliss. But, yeah, the story actually looks interesting. It's about a high schooler. He goes into this, boarding school that was originally Hot Springs, but now a boarding school, and these attendants are different people with their own crafts. The main character actually has his own abilities to banish spirits, and his roommate actually turns out to be a spirit, Yuuna, and she is so beautiful or gorgeous, he just can't expel her to the passing away world or whatever. So I guess his adventures are going to be about him and his interactions with each of the attendants in the building that who's with him, as well as with Yuuna. Yeah, that one looks interesting, funny. It's by Zebek Studio, the same studio that also did Clockwork Planet, To Love Ru, Keijo, Tokyo ESP. I do want to check this one out. I'm not sure if I react to it or if I just watch it on my own. It's been a while since I've reacted to a romance anime, actually. So, if there are any other romance shows up here, I might... The romantic comedy-based ones. I think there was one that I took off of here that I checked out that I didn't like, but I'll see. I'll go back and double check. But anyways, this is all the shows I'm checking out. Shows I plan on reacting to, reviewing to, and whatnot. See, I'll check out every show, have it up here on my channel. If I don't like it, if I do like it, you guys will obviously on the channel whether I will be reacting to it or will be reviewing it. You guys will see. Also depends on what shows give me copyright problems. So if something gives me copyright problems, I'll just review it. Especially if something I'm really into, I'll just instead review it. As if it gives me that salty, then I will just not watch it at all. Anyways, that's all I have to say. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what shows you guys are interested in checking out spring 2018. I mean summer 2018. As well as what shows you guys would like to see me react to or bring to the channel. If you guys have any shows that are not up here that you guys do want me to check out, then let me know in the comments below. In my description, I also have a list of all this, so check that out as well if you guys didn't listen to anything I was saying. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Haven't tested the day, week, night, the year. You guys will see me for another video soon, hopefully. And yeah, that is all. Peace.